Hello, welcome to another episode of Black Ice 73. I'm Black Ice 73. I have some sad news to report this morning. There was a gas explosion in North West Baltimore, and there was one woman was killed, and they said 5 children, or could be 5 children, trapped in the rubble. Right now, they're gonna tell you they don't know what was the cause of this explosion. Well, we all know we got a bunch of corroded infrastructure in the United States. And a lot of times these gas pipes don't get worked on until there'll be a problem. So we don't know what the hell going on the bottom of this earth or the bottom of the ground where they got these gas pipes going. When I bought this house that we living in, that we buying, I made it my purpose to say, no, if it's not electric, I'm not going to sign that dotted line. I'm not going to buy that house. I don't give a damn how beautiful that house is. I lived in a place where a gas was run by gas to cook. And one time my daughter had bumped into the door, just the stove. And the power light just came on just a little bit. The whole house was smelling like gas. I thought we had a darn gas leak. I called maintenance quick. I said, clear. And it just came to my, it's just that. I'm like, shit. It's just that to you all. But I didn't know what it was. So when I was searching for this house, I told the agent, I said, if this have any part of gas or water heater or anything, we're not getting this house. I don't give a damn. It's affordable, it's cute. The neighborhood great. The gas in the fence was a deal killer. Cause I had to have a fence for my dog. But a gas home was a deal killer for me. A gas neighborhood. Well, cause what I've been told, this whole neighborhood electric. But it's not about me. I'm gonna let y'all listen to a little of this article before I can start my rant.
Yes.
Hold on, I'm waiting till this commercial go by.
Reporter Paul Gessler live on the scene. Paul, what have you been told? What exactly do you see right now? Hopefully you are staying safe as well.
Yeah, well, behind us, as you probably see from the Air Max, is just what looks like one fire hose going kind of just a mist onto the scene here on Labyrinth Road. We just got here to the scene about 10 minutes ago. We saw some windows busted out of some nearby businesses. We talked to some of the employees over at the Applebee's here at Reisterstown Road who told us they felt the explosion a couple blocks away. And really, there is a sense here in the neighborhood of a little bit of shock. There are some people walking around really dazed. Some people have some clear debris that I saw in their hair. Definitely some dust that is kicked up. But really, this is just a neighborhood that's kind of all come outside wondering what just happened about 30, 35 minutes ago here in Northwest Baltimore. We're really close to the county border here in Northwest Baltimore by Reisterstown Plaza. As you guys know kind of where we are, we're on the corner of Fairlawn Avenue and Labyrinth Road, just on the northwest side of Reisterstown Road, where you're looking at right now from the ground up the line of a lot of fire trucks here. The mist coming from the hose here. We don't have a sense of just how many people are missing right now. I want to bring in a neighbor. Michael, you want to come up here for a second? Michael said he heard the explosion a couple blocks away. Can you?
No, I said I heard it up. I live right here.
You live right here. Your house is the yellow one.
Yellow awning. And I heard a kaboom. I thought it was a car or something. And when I came out, I seen the debris and the section gone. Totally gone. And I had a couple of people that lived there and I was trying to make sure they all right, but I don't know. But it didn't look good.
And you're still trying to find out from your neighbors who's accounted for.
And see who's what. I'm seeing them coming out, but I didn't see none of my people look familiar.
Can you describe the response here in the last half hour?
Oh, it's busy, real busy. Chaos.
Man. They always choose that one black person in the neighborhood to try to explain something. I'm sure there was several people who could have articulated this better but it's nothing.
As you can see,
I didn't.
I just hope everybody is safe. And I want to thank y'all.
Take me back to that moment. You were in your basement. What did that feel like? What did that sound like?
It felt like a heartbeat rush, trembling. I thought somebody was kind of time to go. Thought it was done. I really did. I thought we was over.
Michael, did you have a chance to survey the damage down the street?
It's a mess. It's a mess. I was over top debris talking to victims. You feel me? Because like I said, I have a buddy that lives in that section as well. And I hope he all right.
We all do, Michael. Thank you for your perspective.
Yes,
really
sir.
appreciate your time. Hope you're doing okay. So that's a sense here. Just people trying to figure out whether their neighbors are accounted for. You heard a pretty harrowing tale there from a neighbor who's I can count probably just about 10 houses or so down on the other side of the street. Here on this side of the street is where he lives, and this seems to have happened on kind of the north side of Labyrinth Road here in Northwest Baltimore. We'll send it back to you.
There are 2,700 robocalls made every second.
I have another video of this young black man speaking, telling his part what's happening.
I mean, telephone pole.
Yeah, so we're on the other side of the street from our last report right now. I want to bring in Dean Jones, who's a neighbor here in the neighborhood. Dean, first off, I'm so sorry to hear what you've gone through this morning. Can you describe to our viewers what you heard and what you saw?
Just like, it was catastrophic. It was like a bomb. Like, you watch things like in other countries where they have like bombings and things like that. It was like watching it in real life. I mean, telephone poles split. I mean, houses down the block, broken glass. Like, when I initially got there, I could hear a voice just saying help. It's crazy. I like, it's something that I don't ever want to see ever again. I don't want to relive it ever again.
Yeah, I know you did all you could. Can you describe the moments from when you heard what happened to when you saw what happened to what drove?
We heard clearly this black man just said he do not want to relive this again, but the news reporter asking him to explain what he's seen and what happened.
Of you to go down to the scene.
I'm gonna be honest. I was on the porch, and it shook the house. 2 blocks across, 2 blocks over. So basically 4 blocks. And I took off running, and I had no shoes. Somebody had to bring me my shoes. I took off running down the street. Neighbors were looking at me like I was kind of crazy. Like, what is going on? Where is it? Where is it? So once I got to the alley, I could see the smoke, and I just took off, and a couple other neighbors joined with me. And I was just like, let's just see if there's anybody in here. And we started calling out, is anybody in there? Is anybody in there? And I could hear like a voice, like, help, help. So we just started digging in, moving bricks. I mean, everything, all kinds of debris, like parts of a fence. Like, we wasn't even thinking. Like, you just, you can hear gas, like, in the background. It's crazy.
That is crazy. And what even crazier, we have bridges, gas lines. It was a documentary showing that how we have so many gas lines and water lines and bridges that on the verge of falling apart. Like I said earlier, when things like this happen, we react. That's all, you react. Because we know, and they know, that these gas lines is rusted, damaged. But the part is, most of the time the city don't want to spend the money, especially in the neighborhood. Especially in a neighborhood like, if you ever been to Baltimore, you'll know how they're doing. They got them row houses. So they pretty much have to dig a crater to get to those gas pipes, get them gas lines. And the city don't want to spend that much money or put in that much manpower to fix these gas lines. So you have incidents like this happening. It seems like every year you have just a terrible explosion of a gas line. Nothing don't get done. Just get reported on. That's all. Like, well, you had the reporter showing up. Later on, the mayor gonna pop up. They're gonna say their part. Maybe the governor might pop up because, the TV time, it's air time. So, They're like, okay, let me get my part. And then they're gonna like the governor said, well, we're gonna talk to the mayor and see what they're gonna do about it. So this is a city problem. And then the mayor gonna say, we're gonna talk to the person who in charge of that. So it's gonna be just a bunch of people talking, and nothing still ain't gonna get done about it. Cause the people who in those neighborhoods and beside the houses that were destroyed, they still gonna be with them doing bust the gas line. Because if you look at the thumbnail, it's a crater. Like that dude was saying, it looked like somebody dropped the bomb on that area. And yes, y'all know if you ever met somebody from Baltimore, their accents are kind of different. You know, Baltimore and DC, they got a different kind of accent. It's not Southern, it's just a Baltimore and DC accent. DC accent. Like he was saying bomb, but he ain't used the M. It just, be one of them regional things. But hey, you pray to the Lord, or do you just pray, or whoever you call your spiritual father or mother, hey, ask them to pray for the people who is trapped under the rubble. Asking that, I wish that they can do something. I wish they could do something. I wish they would do something to protect the citizens who living into just a bomb. Just bottom line, they're living on top of a bomb. And I know I reported there was one person dead and people trapped, but they were lucky it was just that many people. Because like I said, them row houses, it could have easily ignited a fire going across the whole neighborhood. Or there could have been a just continuous explosion throughout the darn neighborhood. So rest in peace to the lady who lost her life. I hope they get to the, cause I know they said earlier that they couldn't start the recovery until the gas gets shut down. So hopefully the gas bill got the gas shut down by now, and that they on the road to rescue the people who trapped. Sad situation. It might have been worse. It could have been a lot worse. So rest in peace to the people. And those who are trapped in the rubble, I hope they're not badly hurt. If they are, I hope they have a speedy recovery. Man, just a sad situation. All around, just a sad situation. And this just one of many gas explosion that gonna happen or have happened this year. But ain't nothing gonna get done. The city is not gonna put in the work they need to put in to protect these people. They ain't gonna put it in, man. It's just crazy. Hold on, I think I got another audio. No, I don't. Hey, thank you for watching the video. Man, you got some people up in North West Baltimore. They call, check on your family, man. Because they ain't said, they haven't released the name of the people who've been trapped or the person who lost their life. So go ahead and reach out, social media, phone calls, whatever. Man. All right, thanks for watching the video. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, hit the notification bell, hit the share button, you hit the like button. You feel like it, just go ahead and hit the like button. It's a sad occasion, people. And that's just one of many. Thank you for watching the video, and I'll talk to you later.